All right, with me now, Joey Jackson, CNN legal analyst. Joey, good to see you this evening. Let's start with this bail denial. You surprised?
So I'm not surprised, Victor, but there's a short game and a long game, right? The short game is should he go home? That is Diddy pending his sentence on October 3rd. The long game is what will he be sentenced to? And that I think long game is really even more important because the fact is that if he's in jail, he's going to get the credit for the time he's already served. So at sentencing, whatever sentence the judge pronounces, Victor, will incorporate that sentence. And so it seems to me that the judge will either keep him in or keep him in for an elongated time. And so leaving him in is really something that I think the judge believes to be appropriate based on his sentencing. In terms of whether the judge could have released him, I think legally speaking, he could have. Right? There's a couple of things you look at. Is he a danger to the community? Is he a flight risk? If those things are satisfied, you let him go. But according to this judge, he is a danger to the community and he is a risk of flight. And as a result of that and other circumstances, Victor, the judge decided to keep him in.
Yeah, the judge says that the violence happens behind closed doors. And how do you mitigate that and keep everybody safe? Let's talk now about this letter from Gina Huyn. I'll read a portion of it here. She writes, by the time our relationship ended, he embodied an energy of love, patience, and gentleness that was markedly different from his past behavior. To my knowledge, he has not been violent for many years, and he has been committed to being a father first. I'm writing because I do not view Mr. Combs as a danger to me or to the community. Again, you heard what she said there in 2019. She was initially going to testify against him. Is this credible?
So a couple of things, Victor. What everyone needs to understand is that if the government wanted her to testify, she would testify. What you do as a prosecutor is you get a material witness order, and that witness comes to court in cuffs in order to state the narrative of the prosecution. It's clear to me that the reason she did not testify is that the government did not feel convinced that she would further the narrative of their case with regard to her being coerced into sex trafficking, with regard to her being forced into these threesomes or freak-offs, etc. So putting that question aside, look, she apparently had a change of heart. She knows him, having been in a relationship with Diddy for 5 years. No abuse should be tolerated ever, but apparently she reached the conclusion that he was a rehabilitated person, wanted to convey that to the judge with the hopes that that would change the judge's mind. Apparently, based on the judge's decision to keep him in, it did not.